तुम्हारा हूँ तो फिर क्यों बेसहारा हूँ। दया थोड़ी सी कर दो ना, मेरे दामन को भर दो ना, लाल मैं भी तुम्हारा हूँ तो फिर क्यों बेसहारा हूँ। कृपा कर दे, तू तो ममता की मूरत है। प्रभु मुझ पे कृपा कर दे, तू तो ममता की मूरत है। मैं प्यासा हूँ तो सागर है, मुझे तेरी जरूरत है। दया की बूंद बरसाओ, मुझे ना और तरसाओ। लाल मैं भी तुम्हारा हूँ तो फिर क्यों बेसहारा हूँ। थोड़ी सी कर दो ना, मेरे दामन को भर दो ना, लाल मैं भी तुम्हारा हूँ तो फिर क्यों बेसहारा हूँ। दया थोड़ी सी कर दो ना, मेरे दामन को भर दो ना। की दुश्मन दुखाती है ये मेरा मन। लाल मैं भी तुम्हारा हूँ तो फिर क्यों बेसहारा हूँ। थोड़ी सी कर दो ना, मेरे दामन को भर दो ना, लाल मैं भी तुम्हारा हूँ तो फिर क्यों बेसहारा हूँ। दया थोड़ी सी कर दो ना, मेरे दामन को भर दो ना।
Okay. Can I? Okay. Om Shanti. Ayaben, can I start? Okay. Okay. Om Shanti. Okay. Okay. I hope you can hear me. All right. Let us get started. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Thank you. So I hope. Okay. Thank you so much. Now Om Shanti again. Hope everybody's okay. Hope you are going through the practices And today we want to learn new things and do more Baba Seva in the future. Okay, so I will go straight into the subject. Okay, so now what we want to learn today, let me see. I'm going to share my screen. Okay. Okay, you can now see my blue screen. Okay. Let's open our Sublime text. Now, how do you open the Sublime text? I hope everybody knows. This is my folder, right? Folder. Minimize the folder. Then all you have to do is we stopped at test number 2, test 2, right? You just hold it and drag it inside. That's good enough. And then we also had style number 2, if I'm not mistaken. Let's bring it in. Just drag it in. We have style number 2, correct? Okay. So that was it. So this is what we saw last week. And how to open the website page. You just click on test number 2, test number 2. Click on test number 2. And then you get this. So this is what we did. I think most of us did this, correct? We did this. All right. So now, right now, we are here. So we want to learn new things today, like how Baba told today in the Murli. Whatever Baba speaks, nobody else knows. Everything is new. Only Baba's children know it. So everything that Baba speaks is new. So same thing, we are going to learn some new stuffs and then make this website do a lot of Baba service. Okay, so let's get started. Now we have this page, so let's check our Sublime text. So this is our Sublime text. And what we see here is the head. You already know the head. And we have also done all these things. Now, what we learned last week, we learned the word class. Can you see the word class? Let me make it bigger. Class means the name. This name here, you can't simply put any name anymore. You can't simply put the word box or whatever, because this name follows the library. The library's name is Bootstrap. You're going to use that. So if you use your own name, you can use your own name, but then it will not use features or it will not use characteristics from the library. So then you have to give your own color and so on. All right, okay. Now, so what is container fluid? Container is this container, and inside this container is the word Brahma Kumaris Mauritius. Correct? This whole thing. Fluid means 100%. So now I'm going to test something. All right, I'm going to test something. This is our container fluid. Can you see that? This is in the style. So we gave a height 170 pixel. The background color here is white. You can give other colors if you want. That's okay. We saw this last week. And then the word Brahma Kumaris is font H1, header size 1, which is the biggest size. But we put our own size. We can use PX, pixel. But last week I used VW. What is VW? Flexible, responsive. That means it will become small accordingly in the handphone or mobile. Font family, there are many names you can choose. The color I've chosen is black. Then I taught you how to use shadow. If you don't want, you can remove. The shadow is behind. Now padding, what is padding? Padding means some space inside the box. This is a box. Remember, that's a box there inside the box. So create some padding here. All right, padding. So I'm going to remove the padding. Just test and see what happens. All right, I'm going to remove the padding and make it 0. Save, always must save. Control S, saved. Let's check what happens. It moved up. Can you see the space on top is called padding? All right, so let's go back. Let's undo it. Undo. So I've got 30. Okay, so that's one. Now at the same time, let's say I remove, let's say I save this, save it, save. And let's go back to my HTML plate. This one is HTML. So right now, if you see the word Brahma Kumaris, it is right at the corner. That's because it's 100%. It's called fluid. Let's say I don't want the fluid. I remove the fluid. I think you already know this. If I delete the fluid, then it's a container. The container is about 80 or 90%. So I'm going to save it, save, save. All right. And it comes to the middle. So instead of having the full thing, I just want to have it in the middle. Can you see that? So my container is here in the middle here, this part, this line, and this line. So whatever you put, whatever you type in or whatever, all will be inside only between this area. So it's up to you which one you like. Okay, it's up to you which one you like. So what I'm going to do is today I'm going to remove the fluid. Let's remove the fluid, all of you. Can you remove the fluid? Save it and get something like this. All right, let's give some space here. Okay, can you do that? Okay, so let's give some space here. And I'm also going to make this Brahma Kumaris Mauritius size smaller. So can you please change it from 6 VW to 5 VW? Can you do that? Let's make it a bit smaller. So remove the fluid, save it please. Don't forget to save. And then go to style. And then change the 6 VW to 5 VW. 5. Can I say 5? 5. All right. So I've done 2 changes. Okay. Now, then this part here is useless. It's no more needed. Why? This thing is no more needed. Why? Because we already removed the word fluid. There's no more fluid there. So this one is no more applicable. You can delete it or you can hide it. How to hide? Control /. Done. Okay, so if that doesn't work for you, then you type like this, / asterisk star. All right, and then here again asterisk star and slash. You see, that's how you hide it. Can you see? You hide something, which means you don't want this, but if you want, you can have it later. Just remove the / and the star symbol, the asterisk, and then you can hide it. Okay, but careful. You must, if you open, you must close it back. If not, everything will be hidden. It won't read anymore. Okay, so I've just told you how to hide things. Okay, you're clear? So let's get started today. Today I'm going to show you something else. So I'm going to shrink this. What is that? Now everything works in the form of a box, right? Everything works in the form of a box here. So now I want to add more photos and more videos and so on. Now we are not concerned about the design today, how it looks, but we are more concerned about just learning the tools which are available. Then later on, once you're expert with the tools, then we can become expert in coloring, designing, and so on. So for now, I'm just going to leave it white, plain white, okay, plain white. And then later on, we can make it more beautiful. All right. Now, Before that also, this is our navigation bar. You must become expert in that. All right, expert in that. Now, let's go back to, before I teach you the box system, I must teach you one more thing. All right, now watch here. Good. Now, so this is a container which is naturally like this. Correct? No. Now, what we can do is all this yellow color, green color is the name, the class, and all these yellow words, yellow, is some form of name. All right? Some form of name. So, what we have done so far is we have put the font size, family size, all these things in a separate piece of file, which is called style file, style. So it is now in the style. There are three ways to do this. Number one is put it in a style file, all right? Style file. Or, look at what I'm doing here. I'm going to copy this whole thing, all right? I'm going to copy this whole thing. Control C, watch first, I'll give you time. Control C. I'm going to go back here. Can you see this is the body, the head, okay? Now, inside the head, that means inside somewhere here, inside the head, I can actually, instead of having a separate style file, another method is I can actually have it inside here itself. You following me? Now what I'm saying is like this, watch. Watch, huh? S-T-Y-L-E, tab, tab. Can you see that? I just remove this. I just have this style. This is open tag, and close tag. Now, what I'm doing is, this page is called an external page. That means we put all our coloring, our size and all are on the external page. This is external page. But let's say I want to make it internal, then all I have to do is paste it here. Can you see? Same thing. So there's two ways of doing. Either you have an external page, or if your website is not so complicated, then you can have it inside the head. Huh? Don't go outside the head. The style is fixed here. Are you following me? So now if I save it, Control S, save it. I've saved it. Can you see that? No. So I'm going to go back here and I want to hide this whole thing. That means it doesn't work anymore. Can you see? It doesn't work. Save it. That means all this has disappeared. But it will still be same because now it will start reading from here. So let's test and see. It became smaller. Why it became smaller? Let's check. Maybe because this is 5, 5. Just now was 6. Now, is it 5? Yeah, okay. All right. Let's go back and check. This is also 5. Okay, all right. So now it can still read from here. Okay, it can still read from here. So this is how we actually do it. So now I'm bringing it inside internal. Are you following me? I'm just showing you the methods because at different times we might want to use different techniques. Okay. Now, next, watch here. One more. Let me show you something. So supposing now I delete this thing. I don't want 5. I just put nothing. All right, nothing, 0. Just remove it. I save it. So let's check what size it becomes. The size now is something else. The size now is something else because I didn't give any size here. Can you see that? I'm not giving any size here. Now, I'm going to show you the third technique. So now there's no size here, correct? Now, so now you know two techniques, correct? First technique is you can write it on an external page. But if you don't want, we can write it in an internal page. Okay, we can write it in an internal page. But now the size is no more there. So I'm going to show you the third method. Please watch. This is H1, right? H1 means the header. And the size just now was 5 VW. Was 5 VW, all right? Now, 5 VW. Now, always reset your page by pressing Control 0. Control 0. Then it becomes 100%. This Control 0. Because some of you might be in a smaller web view. So Control 0 makes you the 100% view. Okay. Now, this is H1. Watch. I'm going to go down H1. Where's H1? Here. Now, let's say I don't want to put the style here, the coloring, the size, I don't want to put here. Then I can use the third method. The third method is go to H1. Can you see this is H1? After H1, inside this pointy bracket, point bracket, bigger and smaller size, put your cursor here, put your mouse here. Okay, watch first. All right. Okay, now, then make some space. We can actually type the style here, inside here. So we can do that for almost everything. Either we can type immediately after H1, or we can type after the class. I'm going to show you that. Okay. So I suggest now what you do is, before I show you this, could you do for me this? Let's save this thing. Let's save this. Okay. Now, could you go back to your style? Just hide everything. How to hide? / the star / whole thing hide. Can you hide it? But before that, please copy. Don't forget to copy. Copy the whole thing. All right. Copy the whole thing. Copy the whole thing. Can and go back here. Now, type style. I'm going to redo it again to show it to you. Let's do it together. Type style like this. How? You just type style. I'm going to show you again. Because this is the foundation or basic. Style. Tab again. Can you see that? All right. And then this green thing you can remove. You can leave it also, it's no problem, but let's remove it. Okay. All right. You got style, close style. This one was a close, close tag. And then enter, give some space. And then please paste your H1 at this point. Can you please paste your H1 here? So you should be having 5 VW, correct? Okay, save it. All right, done. This is 5 VW. Okay, so make sure your web page is set at Control 0. Okay, Control 0 means 100%. Are you okay? All right. So let me repeat one more again. Yeah. All right. Now what you did? I removed this thing. Let's remove this thing. For those of you who didn't get it, let's go through. Because this basic stuff must get it right. Okay. Now what did I do? Is this okay? This one okay? I hide everything. How did I hide? / So how to hide it? Let's take a look. So like this, right? So you highlight the whole thing. Highlight the whole thing. And then press Control / But if you can't do it in a Mac, then you can just type the / asterisk, and then at the end, asterisk / So we actually hide it. Please save it. Don't forget to save. Save. Then go back to your HTML. Type the style inside the head, under the title here, above the closing head. The closing head is here. above here, all right? So let's type out style, tap, tap, tap twice, okay, then delete the whole thing. Okay, done. Then give some space. You okay? All right, let me wait. And then just paste it, copy paste. Remember just now you copied it, paste it. That's it, done. All right. The spacing doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if your space is slightly out, it doesn't matter. So here we should have 5 VW, right? 5 VW. Save it. Okay, done. Everybody's okay? If I'm too fast, just tell me I'm too fast. Are you all right? Okay, good. Now, all right, good. So this is the first method. So I'm going to use this method from now onwards. All right. I'm going to use this method from now onwards, where I'm going to type everything inside here at, which means I'm not going to use my style page for today. All right. So I'm just going to delete that, not delete, close it. I'm just going to close this thing. I don't need it anymore because I'm going to place everything here. You getting it? Okay, good. All right. So now I'm going to scroll down now. Next method. So this is the second method. So let's go into the third method. What's the third method? What's the third method? Now. Okay. So now I want to make some changes to my H1. I want to make it smaller. Of course, you can type here 3 VW or 4 VW or 2 VW. That's fine. Right? You can. But let's do the changes on the third method. Now, after the H1, don't go out of the bracket inside. Just type style. Just type style, tab, done. Can you see the tab came out, the style came out? Let me make it bigger. Can you see? This one, style. And inside here is where you will put this. Just copy this whole thing. In fact, you can copy the whole thing here. You can copy the whole thing. Copy. And then I'm going to delete this thing. I'm going to delete this thing. Delete. All right? Can you see? No. So if I save it now, wait first, If I save it now and go back here, you see it has changed size because there's no more size. The size became H1 size. It's no more 5W. All right. So now refresh is 5W. It's automatic size. It's no more following our 5W. Now I'm going to take that and paste it here. H1 style. Paste it here. That's it. Control V. Can you see? I must have these two opening commas, inverted commas, font size, and you must always remember, you must always close it with a semicolon. Open with a colon and semicolon. If not, it won't read. And close it back with this inverted commas. Now, what have I done? This is the third method. It's called the inline. Inline means in the same line. This is called what? Internal. Just now called what? External. Right? So there are 3 ways of actually showing your style for whatever. So, all right, could you do that, please? Remove this thing, copy the first one, remember? Copy it. I'm going to do it again. I just want you to get this correct. Okay, I'm going to delete this thing. So you have H1 over here, right? After the 1, give some space, type style. Please type style. That's it. And tap. Automatically, you'll get this. If you don't get, then you type it again. Then make sure you type it correctly. And then in between, please paste it. Control V. Font size, save. Now, please check whether it comes back to the original size. Okay, so this is the basics. Then after this, you should understand how to use it. Okay. All right, so let's check what happens. It became same size, which means now it's reading. All right, so there are three ways. So I will be using any way according to whatever is easy for us. Can? All right, so let's get started. I'm going to make this smaller again. Anyone got problem? So now that you have understood the basic of how to manipulate, all right? Okay, so these are basic stuffs, huh? Basic rules. Okay, so let's, okay. Wait for you. Everybody's okay? Let's get moving. Okay, right. Fantastic. Okay, now what we want to do is always save everything. Okay. Now what we want to do is, let's go back here. Do you think you can add one more here? One more of this retreat. Let's try adding one more here. Okay, one more, yeah, one more. So I'm going to ask you to add. How to do that? Let's go back to this navigation bar. Where's navigation? This is our navigation. Can you see at 39? Mine is 39, now it's 43. Okay. You don't have to follow me, but you can just make a small note if you want to. How to make a note? To make a note, you just press Control /. That's it. All right. If you can't, then you please type it like this. And then just type navigation. Done. So that if you cannot see, you know where's the border and boundary. You don't mix things up. Okay. This is just a note. You don't write also, it's fine. No need to write, is also fine. But I'm just telling you, okay, navigation. Now, so this is one name. It is one of the boxes. Each name is one of the boxes. Remember that. Each name is one of the boxes. Okay. So now what is UL? And what is LI? LI means list. List means here. This is number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. List by list, one by one. That's what it means, list. Can you see? So that is called the list. All right. UL means, that means it's like buttons. It's list 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. All right, good. Now, what is A? A is something we call A tag, or it's a hyperlink tag. What's a hyperlink? That means when you specially click A, it will take you away from this page. That means, example, let's say I click home. When I click home, where is it taking me? It's not taking me anywhere. Right now, it's not taking me anywhere when I click home because it is not linked. Now, I'm going to show you now how to link. Watch here. So, A is link. And here. Okay. Now, I want you to just go anywhere. Let's say I'm going to copy my website. Okay. If you have Baba's website, you can put there, or if not, you just go anywhere in the Google and copy one website, and you can do. Let's do that together. I'm going to take you to somewhere. All right. So I'm going to take you to somewhere. Let's go to Wikipedia. Wikipedia. Okay. All right. So this is Wikipedia. Can you see that? So this is their website. I'm going to copy that website. All right. So let's open this. Copy this. You see, I'm going to copy this website. Can you see I'm copying it? Control C. Let's close it off. I don't want anymore. And then I'm going to go back to my this. Now watch carefully. This is A. I'm going to make it big. This is my A, 51. After the href, hyperreference, remove this hashtag. You don't need this hashtag. And I'm going to Control V. What did I do? I pasted Wikipedia. Can you see that? Let's control now, save it. I'm going to save it. Watch first, then you can try. Control, save. I've saved it. Now this thing should work. Let's refresh. Let's click this thing. Can you see what happened? It took you to another page. Are you following me? But however, again, let's go back. Do you know what I'm doing? I just placed the Wikipedia's www address after my href inside the inverted commas. Could you do that for me? Choose any website you like, any website you like. Okay, any website you like. Maybe you have Mauritius website or Brahma Kumaris US website. I'm also going to change it to my company website. Watch. All right. Okay, and I'm going to save it. Now you try first. Okay, you try. .com. Make sure it's correctly. It's .com or .com mu or whatever. All right, save it, please. And okay, you try. I must refresh. Oops. Okay. Is it working for you? Any problems? Tell me quick. Then click and see, click the home and see whether it works. So Sister Yashna is saying it's working. I've brought you to my, good, everybody's working well, good. This is my website. Open and a blank page. Wait, coming to that. What do you mean, Sister Demet? Okay, never mind. All right, now. I see what happens, but I don't want this to happen. That means, when I click on the home, I want you to see this. When I click on the home, something's happening. When I click on the home, this web page is disappearing. And then another web page is taking over it, which we don't want. Because why? Then our website is now lost. Can you see that? Our website is now lost. So that is not such a good idea. What I want is, I want my website to remain, but the new website should open on another page. Should open on another page. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this thing. All right, I'm going to change this thing. Okay, Brahma Kumaris is still here. Now, watch what I'm going to do. Now, after this, after you have put your HTTPS and so on, move it. Give some space. Give some space. Sorry, again. Give some space. Same, continue. Type target, Targte, and tab. No, sorry. Again. Type target. Press equal to. Okay. Press equal to. Am I doing it right? No, wrong. Again. Okay. All right. Now, sorry. After the inverted commas. After the inverted commas. Wrongly typed. After the inverted commas, type target. All right. Target. Tab. Target and tab. It should be green in color, the target. Are you following me, the target? All right. Okay. You can type it now. We'll do it together. What am I saying is, I'm saying if anybody clicks on the home, the Brahma Kumaris page must not disappear, but the new page should open in a different tab. That's what I want. So now put an underscore and say blank page, blank. Just put blank. That's it. Now just put blank. You got it? Target equals to blank. So this is the method to make it open in a different page. Please save it, please save it. Test it out, please. Make sure everybody's getting it. All right. So now let's test what happens. I didn't refresh, sorry. Okay, refresh it. So now a new tab is opening. A new tab is opening. You should get the same answer, same result. So please check whether you're getting it. So can you see I've got two tabs here on top. One is the Brahma Kumaris Mauritius. The other one is Synergy Asia Calling. So anytime people click on something, it should open in a different page. Are you okay? It should open on a different page. So this is how we make it open in a different page. So in this way, what have we learned now? We have learned how to bring people to another page or another place in our website. Can you see? That means this is useful. Why? Because let's say somebody clicks contact us, then it should bring us to the contact page or contact section. So that's how we use this hyperlinking or hyperreference. Is everybody okay about this? Let me know if you're not okay. All right. So I think most of you can. All right, good. All right, good. Okay, thank you. So we managed to open in a blank page. Thank you. Well done. All right. So it's very simple. Let's go one by one. Now, next point. Could you also do for me this? Now, let's change all this. Classes, can you type here and change this thing? I think you have done it, but I'm going to show it to you again. All right, so let's try. Let's go to classes. Classes, I have classes here. Classes, look for classes. And inside the class, there's action, 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 another action. If you've got only one action, you can actually copy and paste. All right, so I'm going to do that in a short while also, but doesn't matter. Let's try. What classes you have? Classes in English. So I'm going to delete my action. Careful when you delete, don't delete unnecessary things. I'm going to type English classes. I'm going to type, next one, I'm going to type French classes. And then I'm going to say there's another class on Turkish language. Turkish language. And I'm also going to say there's another class in Hindi. There are 4 classes. So in case you only have 3, what do? You just copy the last part. Can you see the A and A? Must have complete. A open, A close. All right. Copy the whole thing. Copy and then paste it right below. All right. Could you try it? I'm going to save this thing and I'm going to check whether it works. Okay. I'll wait for you. Give you 1-2 minutes for you to try. Are you okay? So make sure you refresh it. Thank you. That means go slow, because you just have to be slow and steady. Don't rush about it, okay? So I'm going to check again my classes. Perfect. So you can put whatever you like. Can you see? So this looks quite professional, although it's not colorful yet. Doesn't matter. So when people come, they can actually choose and they can listen to it. Let's say now you want to give English class, but you want to say English classes in the form of, maybe you want to download something. All right, download something. Now let's check how to do that. Let's go back here. Now I want to download a particular class. Maybe it is today's churning class. Maybe it's a video. It can be anything. It can be anything. But let's download a page of Murli maybe. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. I'm going to go to my files. All right. This is my file page. Now, do you think you can get for me? I'm going to choose my, no, let's see whether download. All right, good. I have got some PDFs here. Do you have any PDF or any document? So I've got some PDF here. Can you see PDF? All right. I've just downloaded something. I'm sure you will have something. Watch what I do. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to copy this. That's my copy. Copy. And I need to paste it. I need to paste it in the correct page, in my correct folder. This is my folder, right? Don't go and paste somewhere else. I'm going to paste it here. Now, whatever you want your website to read must be in this folder, in this. It cannot be outside, then it won't read. And I'm going, this name is too long, so I'm just going to call it as notes, maybe class notes, notes. I'll just call it notes for time being. Okay, whatever you want to call it, I want to make it simple. So I've got some notes here, and I want the students who come there to download. Are you following me? Good. Now, so can you do that for me for a while? Quickly, go and look for some PDF. Do you have any PDF or image? Image is also fine. All right, PDF is also fine. Any image is also fine. But let's look for a PDF, notes. If you have, just copy from somewhere, anywhere, and just place it here. Is it okay? Just place it there. Okay, now what? Just place it here first. Now I'm going to go back to my subline. Okay, now place it there first. I'm going to wait for you. And okay, now let's watch here what I'm going to do. So that is my English notes. Can you see that? So right now, look at my first one, the English notes, which is the A. See, always must look at A. A means it's going to take you somewhere. It's a link. A is a link. Go to your hyperreference, href, remove the hashtag. Type the name of the notes. My name of the notes is notes.pdf. Can you see that? I've typed. That's it. But I don't want it to open in the same page. I want it to open in a different page. What must you do? You must put the target, right? You must put the target. Let's make it longer. So this is how it looks like right now. Okay. So I'm going to type the target outside, outside the inverted commas, target. Tab. Done. Tab, and then it's asking you, do you want to choose blank? Yes. Blank. Oh, okay. Where is it? They're here at number 65. So notes.pdf target blank. So save it, please. Save it. Save. Are you getting it? Saved. Okay, I'm going to make this a bit small. Okay, I'm at number 65, in case you didn't catch it. Okay, let's refresh it. Let's refresh. Go to my classes. Okay, you try first. You try. I'll give you time. You try. I'll give you time. But don't rush. The whole idea is to get it right. If you understand it, then it becomes easy. Then you can just copy paste later on. Okay. Can be done? Good. Okay. So, all right. Now, please test it and see whether it works. Is it working? Let's check. Fantastic. Sister Demet is saying, okay. Bhavna is saying, yes, very good. Done. So let's check. Must refresh. No, don't forget to refresh. And don't forget to save. You must make sure you're saving it. Because if you forget to save, it won't work. Okay. So refresh, plus English. Perfect. It's taking me to some notes. Excellent. All right. Done. So let's close. Can you see it's becoming very useful? You know why? The website is a place now for not only BKs to download whatever you have put. Even new students make your website so attractive to them that they will feel, hey, let's visit the Brahma Kumaris website because there's so much of things we can download for ourselves. Make them come back again and again. Create the high value for them. Can you see? So that is how we actually attract people to come to our website. Because let's say somebody wants to find some quotes, then all they'll say, hey, just go to Brahma Kumari's website. There's lots of quotes you can download. It's okay, give them free. Can you see? You make them engage with yourself. That means they will become friends later on, even though they haven't taken the course, but one day they will come. All right? So let's try one more. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to put an image, see whether it works or not. All right? Let's take an image. Now remember, I've given you a file, right? There are plenty of images there. Let's choose one image. So I'm going to open my file again. Where's my images? I'm here, right? Images. I've given you quite a number, right? Now, so what you do is, first of all, now, I've given you the download files. You need to go there and get your image and save it in this folder. Could you do that? Take some images. That means open the file which I gave you. Open the file which I gave you. What was that? I can't remember. Was it this? This is the file which I gave you. Please copy all, Control A, copy all right, copy it. And then go back to your folder, your website folder, which has got everything here. Please paste it, not outside, don't paste outside, please. Paste it inside the images folder. Could you do that? There, I've done it. Could you do that? But if you can't do it now, it's okay. Maybe you have not downloaded, that's okay. Just take any image that's good enough. I'm going to take picture number 1, PIC1, all right? PIC1, and the tag behind is JPEG, JPG. So you must follow that. It's not PDF, it's JPG, all right? So let's go back to this one. Okay, so I'm going to now put in here, all right? My second one, under the French, I'm going to remove this, but careful. Here you have got a folder. So you must type the name of the folder first. Images. You can't simply put the name of the picture. Just now the PDF was not in a folder, was outside. But now my image is inside the images folder. So you must type images and then pick number 1. I hope this works, pictures, yeah. And JPG. All right, and then please put your target outside the outside the inverted commas. Put your target. Remember, it's outside, not inside. Target. Tab. Blank. They're asking you, you want blank or what? Yes, blank. Done. Save it. See whether it works for you. All right, let's check. Okay, test it out. Let's refresh. Okay, go back to French. Brilliant. Can you see what's happening? Which means you can actually give so many stuffs to people. They can download, students can download whatever, Murlis or whatever, classes, videos, also possible, all right? So let's try again. French, click. It's good. So it looks good to me. Everything looks okay. Perfect. Are you getting it? Please let me know if you're okay. Anybody has got the picture? Yes, perfect. So now you have learned a very important stuff, which is linking, which means now you can link your retreat brochures. Can you see now? You put here, retreat November, click, it takes you to the brochure. Then retreat December, English retreat, retreat in London, retreat in anywhere, training in whatever training. So all this you can put, and whoever comes there, they just click, 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 click. They can see everything they want. Of course, you can keep the brochures outside also. So now here's retreat. Can you add, please, can you add something here? Let's take a look at this. English, I click English, what comes up? PDF. Now, PDF is really good. You know why? You can actually download the stuff. See, the download button is here, so students can download. So it's really, really useful. So which means now, one of your homeworks, which I'm going to give it to you is, now, fill up all this with your past retreats or your future retreats in PDF format. And when they click, they will be taken to that brochures, and then they can download, students can download, or new people also can download. Are you getting what I'm saying? I would like you to do that. Try that out. Are you okay? All right, good. Now, let's add one more, okay? Let's add one more. Now, retreats, retreats. Now, what I'm going to do is, I want to create one more same thing here, copy this thing and put it here. But I'm going to call it as download. Download, or videos. Let's call it videos. Maybe you want to give them some videos. All right. So what I'm going to do is, let's go back here. Okay. Everybody's okay? Any confusion up to now? Let me know. Is there any chat saying not sure? Okay, perfect. I think you're doing really good. Okay. All right, good. Let's move on. Now, what I want to do is, I want to copy the same retreat here and place it here. Place it here and call it videos. Can we do that? Let's try. Okay, that's for your practice. So which one is that? In mine, it is, you need to copy the whole thing. Here. It starts from the diff, 64. Don't copy the A, no. You must copy the diff. All right? Now, hang on first. Let me check. Am I doing it right? No, I'm not doing it right. You need to copy not the diff, you need to copy the LI, because the LI, which is at mine, is at 60. The LI from 60 to 70, that's what you need to copy the whole thing. Can you copy that, please? Please copy that. Okay, either you can copy that, or you can copy, oh, we already have retreats, but no, I want something else, right? Okay, so let's copy this whole thing, Control C. Okay, let's go out from there. Now, make sure now you want to paste it somewhere below here or in between is up to you. Where do you want it to be is up to you. So make sure you don't paste it at wrong place, then the code is broken. So this part here, 73, can you see when I click the LI, it's 83. I want to click below that because I don't want to disturb. This is about retreats. I don't want to disturb the retreats. So I'm going to paste it below here at 85. Are you following me? So what am I going to paste? The one which I just copied. Okay. Or you can copy this retreat stuff also. Same thing. All right. You can just copy this retreat stuff. This retreat. Anything that's fine. Okay. Now let's copy it. Okay. Paste it here. Mine now, the new pasting is from 85 to 95. Okay. I'm going to call it as videos. Let's change the word classes or whatever. Where is it here? Did you copy the classes just now? Okay, now let's check first. Let's save it first. Save. Let's go back and check. I've got another class coming out. Did you get another class coming out? Or another retreat coming out? Okay, so if you have, that's good. But I'm going to give you time. Let me wait for you. Everybody has got these extra classes coming out here. Now change these classes to videos. Change these classes to videos. Okay, fantastic. Sister Demet has done it. Okay, videos, change to videos, please. All right, so I'm going to change this to videos. Anybody's got problem? Yes, well done. Videos. Videos. Okay, so let's save it and see whether it works. Is the video there? Yes, mine changed to video. If I click it, I'm having English video, French video, Turkish video, Hindi video, and so on. All right. But right now we are doing simple stuffs. We are not doing complicated yet, but let's learn this stuff first. Now, I'm going to, when I click this, it should take me to an English video. Shall we do that? Okay, let's try. Okay, so I'm going to go back here. Where is it? Videos, right? I'm now at my number 90. I'm going to change just now the notes PDF to my video. How do I do that? Let's remove these notes. This is a duplication of just now, right? So now let's go back to our folder and check what's the video name which I gave you. Or if you have another video, that's fine. So this is what I gave you, right? Did I give you this? Where's my video? So you now need to, you need to paste your videos also. So please go back to what I gave you, the videos and images. All right, videos and images. So now copy these two videos. These are two videos here. All right, videos. Okay, just copy it. Because this is an external file. Remember, you downloaded. Okay, but if you didn't download it, it's okay. If you have other video, that's also fine. But what I want you to do is paste it in your website folder, website training folder. Where? Under videos. Open videos folder. Already pasted for me. Okay. Hopefully you have pasted. Have you done it? Good. Now, if you are quite expert, go back to your subline and try to manipulate and put in the videos. Now, careful, you must follow the exact folder name. Mine has got an S behind, videos. And this one is video 2. I think choose video 2. Video 1, I think, is corrupted. I'm not sure. Doesn't seem to be playing in mine. Try video 2, all right? Okay, so let's go back to my subline. I'm going to change this to videos slash. You must have a slash. Why? Because the front part is the folder. Then you type video 1 dot. It's not JPEG, it's not PDF, it's MP4. And save it, please. And save it. Check, please, whether it is playing. Let's check and see. Okay. All right. We'll close this down. Okay. So let's check. If you saved it, please save it. If not, it won't work. Refresh, must refresh. Let's check videos, English. I think my video, for some reason, seems to be corrupted. I'm not sure why. Okay, but we'll figure that out later. All right. So is it playing? Sorry, I think it's my mistakes. Something went wrong. Oh, it's video 2. It's not video 1. Sorry, it's video 2. I told you video 2. Change it to video 2. Save it, please. Video 1 is corrupted. Bhavna is playing. Sister, is it somebody from Nairobi says is playing? Good. Okay. So let's close this stuff. Video. Okay, let's try it again. Yeah. Refresh. Video 1 is not playing for some reason. Perfect. So which means people can come to your website and watch all Didi, Dadi, specially selected classes. They can download or just watch it there. It's like a YouTube for people. So everything is there. Can you see that? So it's like a one place. Whatever you want to place, video, brochures, whatever can be there. You get the point? Very useful if you want to make your website like a shop. So anybody can just come and watch. They don't have to attend any courses, but they're watching it. But after watching, Baba will touch them. One day they'll come for the courses. All right, so this is our aim. Okay? All right, good. I hope you are clear about this. Good. So fantastic. Now, so these are all our buttons. Okay, now how to manipulate the buttons further, not today. And then how to add the Facebook, the Insta, and all those things. Yeah, we can connect all those, not today also. But now I want to show you how to add photos, images, videos on your web page. Let's learn that stuff first, okay? All right, now this is my website. All right, now see, I'm going to just create something like this right now. I'm going to just have a video here and something here. This is my website. This is actually one of my websites. It's a simple one, but okay, so it goes on. All right, okay, then, okay, and then I've got lots of courses. So we can put all Baba's courses, all Baba's videos like this. Can you see when they click any one of this, it opens up. And then when they want to send us an email, they just type send, it comes to you. See what I mean? So it's really useful if you can have, if you can build something like this today. All right, at least let's build this first, the front page here. All right, and maybe let's try to do the bottom page. Once you have got one, then you can duplicate and create on your own. All right, so what's our target? I want to do this part today, the first one, and maybe add one more like this. Is that okay? All right, very good. Okay, so let's close this up. Dinesh Bhai, can we have a few minutes of traffic control? Let me stop sharing.
तुझसे रोशन है सबका सितारा, एक तू ही तो बस है किनारा। प्यारे बाबा मीठे बाबा, प्यारे बाबा मीठे बाबा। मन में जो भाव तेरे लिए है, खुश हो के पुण्य किए हैं। मन में जो भाव तेरे लिए है, खुश हो के पुण्य किए हैं। तेरी बताई राहों को चुनकर खुशियों से वादे किए हैं। मैंने जो चाहा मिला है, अरमानों का गुल मानता हूँ तू चाहे मुझको, दुआओं में रखना तू सबको, मुझको तो है तेरा सहारा। प्यारे बाबा मीठे बाबा, प्यारे बाबा मीठे बाबा।
Okay. Okay, all right, let me share the screen. There's a question on the chat. What about MOV? I think it's possible to put MOV. Yeah, it's possible. MP4 or MOV. Certain formats, I'm not sure. You must also check your internet server, the one who is hosting it, what they support at times. Huh? Okay. All right, MOV is possible. .mov or .mp4. That's the question in the chat. So now let's move on. Let's learn something else. Okay, let's move on. Yeah. Okay. Now, okay, so what is this? Okay, now I'm going to close this stuff. Okay, and I'm going to open Bootstrap. Let's go to Bootstrap. You all know Bootstrap. Bootstrap 4.6 is what we are using currently. It's the latest version, it's the latest library. Okay, now what I want to show you today is the grid system. The grid is how the entire internet is built generally at this point of time using this library. So I'm going to type grid. Grid is boxes, grid system. Okay, you can read up when you have time, but it's really okay. Let's learn it first. Now, the grid system simply means it creates 3 boxes like this. Can you see 3 boxes? So if you copy this code and copy onto your Sublime editor, you're going to get three boxes. Okay, these 3 boxes will be there. But this color looks like gray color to me. But when you paste it, you might just get white color, because the color is not specified here. In this code, there is no color yet, not added. At the same time, this also has got a border, gray border, and this border also will not appear. All right, now I'm going to copy and paste. You watch first, and then tell me what happens. So you don't have this gray, and the borders will not appear when you copy it. So we need to make some, learn new stuffs now. I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to put on my website here. Where am I going to place? Let's make this smaller. Okay, so right now I'm going to place it here, below here, which means I must go out of my navigation bar. All right, I'm going to go out of my navigation bar. Okay, let's go out of it. So, all right, so where is my, so all this is out. Can you see it's out? Now, if I click this 104, I'm going to click on 104. Now let's look for my partner. Do you know how to look for the partner? The dotted line at the bottom. Let me make it bigger. Can you see if I click on this, I've got a partner, ... Look for it. Let's take a look. Where is it? My partner is at 37, which is the container. So this whole thing now is going to be seated. This whole thing, this Brahma Kumaris and the navigation bar is inside this container. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to paste another container. All right, please watch. Just now I copied, right? So I'm going to paste it here. Can you see there's another container? I'm putting another box below it. Are you okay? Are you following me? Good. Hopefully you're all right. Good. So let's save it. Don't worry first, don't rush first. Because this is crucial, this is very important. Because our work is going to be based on this. So let's get it right now. Can you see it's coming up? 3 columns. But however, let's go back to bootstrap. It doesn't look like this. Why it doesn't look like this? Because the color here is not specified. So let's say you want to put in some color. All right, so let's go for color. All right, color. What color do you want? You want a background color, right? The background color here is gray. So I'm going to put a background color. Background. There it comes out. Background color. Click on background color. So this is your code. These are your codes. Forget the dot. We don't need the dot. So you can use any of this color. So you can use any of this color. These are built-in colors. But let's say you want different colors. We'll do later. All right. So I'm going to choose background light. Or maybe let's choose background info. Just choose, just testing. Which one would you like? Okay, let's choose background light. Background warning. Okay, let's choose background warning. Copy. I'm copying it. I'm going to go back to my subline. Now, where do you copy? Now, why am I teaching you this? Because you need to know where to paste it. Remember, I told you the style just now. Either you type style, but now is no need because you're using from library. All you have to do is copy beside the container. Because these are colors which belongs to the library. You can copy inside, paste it inside the class. BG warning. Can you see that? Okay, but I don't want to do that because I don't want to give color to the container. What I want to do is give color to each of the rows. The row. I've got one row here, right? I'm going to paste it here, save it. Let's check what happens. Refresh. I've got this color coming in. Now you can see, all right? It is overlapping a bit, which is not nice, not overlapping, but it's touching it. So now you can see, but now I can't see the borders. Now I'm teaching you how to add color and border. That's what I'm doing. Now let's go back here. Let's go back here. You want to try this? Why don't you try this? You try putting any color you like, okay? Go to Bootstrap, open Bootstrap, okay? Open Bootstrap. Let's do it again, yeah? Okay, let's do it. Now let's type grid. All right, type grid, please, grid system. Go to the first one. Can you do that for me? Copy this thing, copy this thing. Copy it. Okay, paste it nicely. Paste it nicely. Let's do it together. Let's do it together. Then delete mine. Okay. Now remember, don't paste in between somewhere. Right at the end, yeah, right at the end. And mine is at 107. So now Control V, I pasted it. Save it. Please check whether it's happening, whether it's there. Yeah, it's there. Mine is there. I hope it's there also. Now go back to your, again, Bootstrap once you have done it. Go back to your Bootstrap once you have done it. Are you okay? Go back to your Bootstrap and then type color, background color. Background color. It came out. Click on background color. Choose BG. These names will become automatic for you later on. But these are fixed colors. Right now we are using fixed colors. Later you can, once you're expert, we can then use multiple colors. Okay, choose whatever you like. Let's say I choose BG info. Copy. Let's paste it where? In the row, please, in the row. All right, in the rows. Let's change our story a bit. I don't want row. I want each column to be different color. What do you do? Each column different color. That means you go to the column. This is COL. Can you see COL? Column, column, column. There's 3 columns. I'm going to paste it here. First one is Different color. Can you put another color for me? Choose another one. You choose, I give you time. Anyone is stuck, let me know you're stuck. Save it. You see? So you can choose where you want to have the color. Do you want to have it on the entire row or column by column? All right. Now we are manipulating the colors, playing with the colors. All right. Okay, now let's save it and check how it works out for you. I've got 3 different colors. Of course, it doesn't look so nice, but the whole idea is what? We are learning how to play with the colors. Are you okay? Anybody got problems or not? Anyone got problems? Is it working too fast? I'm too fast for you. Again. Let's go through. Let's get this right. Okay, I'm going to delete the whole thing. Okay, I'm going to save it. Okay, done. Nothing here. So now I'm going to go to my bootstrap. Correct? I'm going to choose grid. Type grid. Copy it. Copy the first one. Let's copy the first one. Copy. Paste it. I hope you have done this. Done. Correct? So you should have 3 columns if you have done this. There, came out. Okay, good. Next part. So far, okay, right? Okay. Next part, go back to your bootstrap. Choose color. Background color. Choose background color. Choose the right stuff. Background color. Background is BG. BG. Okay, BG. So choose something you like. Maybe you want BG primary. Okay, choose BG primary. Now what I want is, I want it to be in each column. This is columns. Can you see? Call SM, call SM, call SM. Don't worry about the SM first. No. Paste it there, but of course, give some space. So I'm going to put BG primary. Then I'm going to paste it another one. BG dash light. Fine. Then I'm going to paste another one. BG dash info. Save it. Okay, are you all right? Anyone has a problem? Refresh. Done. I've got 3 colors. The middle color can't be seen. Middle color can't be seen. Okay, so let me change it to warning. Okay, so now you know how to manipulate. Good. Save it. This is danger. All right, so good. I've got 3. Fantastic. Are you okay? Good. Now, let's move on further a bit. Okay, let's move on further a bit. Next part. So far, okay, everybody's okay? All right, getting it? Good. Now, next, I also want to think like this. I want this text to be in the middle. Middle. Can you see? Now it is aligned to the left. I want it aligned in the middle. So let's go back to Bootstrap and just go for text. Align. That text alignment. Text alignment. All you have to type is this. Can you see? I want it center, right? So just copy text center. If you want it left, but it's already left because default is left, automatically is left. So if you want it right, then copy text right and paste it. Okay, Ken? So I'm going to copy this thing. No, don't copy the whole thing. You only want to copy this. Okay, copy. Copy. Text center. I just copied text center. And I'm just going to place it in one place. Where? You can put anywhere here. You can put anywhere here. All right. Okay. So I'm going to paste it here. Text center. Save it. Okay. The middle one, I'm going to paste it as text right. We're just playing with it. We're just getting used to all these things. Okay, that's it. The last one, I'm just going to leave it as left. Don't care about it. Save it. Let's check what happens. Please check whether you're getting it. Brilliant. Can you see? This is middle. This is right. This is on the left. Okay, that doesn't look so nice. So why don't we make everything in the middle? All right, okay. So let's make everything in the center, but now you know already. So therefore, center, text is center. So I'm going to make all the text in the center. It's an American spelling, not British spelling. All right, text center. Okay, good. So we got all three here. Are you okay? Good. Now, so far you're good? Okay. Any problems so far? Now, good. Let's now think about, I want this color to be blue. Blue, this one, the orange, right? Can you see that? I want this blue. Can you take a guess? What color would that be? So, without now seeing, you know already how. Now, watch carefully. Because blue is called primary. So, I want here, the last one, warning is orange. But I want the text in the warning here, the last one, the third one, to be blue. So all I can do is, you can go back to Bootstrap. Let's go back to Bootstrap. Okay. Type text color. Text color. Is there a text color somewhere? Hopefully it's there. Okay, enter. Text color. Doesn't seem to be coming out. Let's put color. I just typed color. I just typed color. Just type color now. So if you want to change the text color, that's same stuff. The colors are fixed. Colors are fixed. So I'm going to choose text primary. Okay, then there's got success also. All right, I'm going to choose text primary and paste it in the last one. Okay. All right. And then here on top of this, I'm going to put text. Okay, doesn't matter. Let's save it first. Okay, good. All right. Refresh. I see my last one changed to blue. Change to blue. So this is how you can actually manipulate just by adding this library codes. It's already given. You don't have to type anything extra. You just keep adding beside the color or stuff will keep changing. You okay with that? All right, excellent. I hope you're okay. Good. Now, okay, so, okay, Ken, right? Okay, good. All right, so now I don't want a color anymore. I don't want a color anymore. So I'm going to remove my primary color. Please watch. Anybody got problems? Let me know. Okay. I'm just going to remove my primary color, which is the blue color of the first column. I'm also going to remove the text because I don't need the text. Just remove. And I'm also going to delete my, let's learn one more stuff. Okay, let's learn one more stuff. Okay, one more. Now, one more is I want to see my border. I want to give a black border. So again, let's go to Bootstrap. Type border. Type border. Border. Are you following me? Border. But I want border color. Is there color? There border colors are here. These are colors. Can you see? Are you there? Type border color. And I want to give dark color. I want black. So I'm going to copy this. Border, dark. You can use any color you like, but I'm choosing border, dark. Okay. I'm going to copy it. Please paste it. You already know how to do it. Let's paste it. Paste it in all three columns. You can paste it anywhere you like, but don't break the code. Okay. You can even paste in the beginning. or after the first quote or after the second quote, doesn't matter. Control V, border, border, dark. I'm going to do the same thing for the second one, border, border, dark, and also border, border, dark. Okay, all right, so I've done this. Hopefully, okay, can? Okay. Wait, something is not right here. Yeah, okay, fine. Can? Anybody's okay? Good. All right. Okay, good. All right, save it, please. Save it, please. Good. So I'm going to have 3 borders. The 3 boxes, all 3 boxes should have the border. It is there. So of course, you can't see. Okay, you got the idea of this? Good. Let's not disturb this thing, because this page is for learning purpose. All right, learning purpose. Now, I'm going to create one more, and then we're going to add some pictures and videos below. You're going to do that. Okay, now. But now, look, on top here, these boxes here are touching this navigation bar, which doesn't look good. So between these two boxes, I want to add a margin, a space. That space is called margin. Are you following me? That space. Can you see this gray color box and this colorful 3 columns are actually so close to each other? I want to create a space in between them. So that's called margin. So, and the margins got many type of margins. There are margin top, margin right, margin bottom, margin left. Okay, so how you add? Very simple. You can type, you can check in Bootstrap, but it doesn't matter. So what I'm going to do is, remember the whole thing is inside a container. So I'm going to go to the container and just say margin top. You can type margin top, but actually the shortcut is MT, margin top. The value is from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is the most, 1 is the less. So margin top dash, I can put 1 or 2 or 3. Let me try 3. So when I say top, only the top moves. But let's say you go and put, let's say you put M3. That means all 4 sides, margin top, left, right, everything will be affected. I don't want, I only want margin top. So I type MT3. Please do that and see what happens. And then check, and then after that, check MT5. 5 is the maximum. Check what happens. It actually moved. Good. I've got some space there. So this is how you create space, margin top. Okay? Margin top. All right. Looks like you're getting it. Clear, right? Okay, fantastic. Good. Any confusion? All right, so far so good. All right, good. Now let's go back. So now this part is our testing. You are okay with that? I'm just going to draw a line, Control / and okay, just put a line there, done. So now this is for testing purpose. If you don't like it, it's very simple. Just hide it. How? Just Control, done. You have hidden it. Let's say whatever we type here for learning purpose, but don't want to be on the actual thing, you can hide it. Can you see what I'm saying? So that's all. So in this case, let's undo. Do you know what I'm doing? I don't want this to appear on my page because I'm not interested in this, but this was for learning purpose. So therefore, I'm going to highlight it. Okay. And what do you do? The other way, what's the other way? You can actually highlight it. Okay, or you can say / Okay, does this work here? It doesn't work here. All right. It only works in CSS. So you need to hide it. If you want to hide it, you just have to highlight the whole thing. Control / Okay, if that doesn't work, then you have to use this this symbol front and back. This one, last part, this one. Type it out manually if it's not working for you, and then it should work. Okay, so I've actually hidden it. Now let's save it, see what happens. It's no more there. But it is still there for your reference. Okay, now let's move on a little bit. Now again, now I want to paste another grid. Let's go back to grid. I'm in Bootstrap now, grid. Okay, are you there? Are you with me? All right. I'm going to copy this again. I'm going to copy this, copy. What you did, right? Copy. I'm going to copy this. Okay, I'm going to paste it here. Correct? You know it. Can. Now let's learn some theory again. Save it. Now good. Let's go back here. I want to show you some theory on it. Now, how does this grid works? The entire grid. Now you need to listen to this carefully because this is the theory behind it. The entire grid from front to back is actually made up by 12 boxes. 12 boxes. You see, that means right now what we have done, we have put 3 columns. How do you know it's 3 columns there? As long as you copy this, that's 1 column. That's another column. And that's another column. So you've got 3 columns. So when you have 3 columns, it will automatically be divided, 12 divided by 3. So each column is now 4 units. 4 units, whatever you want to call it. 4 units, 4 centimeters, 4 inches, whatever, but it's 4 units. Because the entire thing maximum is only 12 units. So let's say if I copy this and paste one more, then there's going to be an additional one. Okay. All right. So now let's go back now. I'm going to show you now what I'm going to do. Now I've got 3 columns here. I want to paste one more column. Paste. Copy this. You can try it actually. Okay. Can you copy from Bootstrap? Bootstrap, and then copy one of it. Go right below, below that. Okay, below that. And let's copy it. I've got now 4 columns. Let me make, I'm going to give you time to do it. Can you make 4 columns for me, please? Okay, done. So I've got now spaces clearly done for you. Okay, good. Can write? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, which means I'm going to have 4 columns. Are you clear? So if you want 5 columns, 6 columns is up to you. But then the size will become smaller and smaller. So right now, 4 columns means 12 divided by 4. Each one will be like 3 centimeters or 3 units. Okay then? Good. But however, at this point, I don't want 4 columns. I only want 2 columns. So let's remove this. Delete that stuff. I'm going to delete 3 and 4. I'm going to delete that. I only have 2 columns. Okay. So if you can get this ready, could you do that for me? All right. Everybody has got the 2 columns? Great. Now, can you please add for me border for each? How to add border? Go and look for border in Bootstrap again. Or you can refer to your notes on top. What's your notes on top? There, here. Where's the border? There. Copy the border from here. Your notes on top. Can you see? You can still copy it, although it's hidden. I want a border dark. Copy it, please. And please paste it in each row. Please paste it in each column. Border dark. Again. Border dark. Okay, done. Please save it. Please check. Am I too fast for you? All right. Okay. Now, okay, you're not able to hide. If you're not able to hide, I will show you again. All right. Watch. So some of you can't hide it. It's okay. All right. So now watch. If you can't hide it, highlight the whole thing. Okay. I'm going to show you like this. Okay. How? Either you can highlight the whole thing. Control/, control, press /. Try that and see whether it works for you. Whoever Purna is it? Try and see Purna, see how it works for you. Those who don't know how to hide, okay? If you really can't hide, leave it first. I'll teach you another method later on. Okay. All right. So, okay, works? Still no. Are you using a Mac? If Purna is saying no, okay. Maybe you're using a Mac. Mac, I'm not sure of the command. So anyway, if you cannot hide, leave it for time being. It's okay. Just leave it for time being. I will show you another method, okay? But let's, I don't want to interrupt at this point, okay? All right, now. So, now let's copy this and just have 2 columns with border, border, duck. Please check, save, go back to your website, check what happened. Okay, we've got 2. Can you see that? We've got 2. All right, good. Now, next. Next, I want to put in a video here. I want to put in a video here. Because when people come, I want them to see a video, maybe, or an image. Shall we put a video? Let's try. Okay. I'm going to go back. Yeah. So make sure everybody has got 2 columns. Everybody has got 2 columns ready? Good. Don't worry about the hiding part. Huh? If you cannot hide, it's okay. Just leave it there. We are not doing a real website. We are just testing things out. Now, okay. All right, good. Now, I don't want the words anymore because my video is going to come there, right? So let's remove the first words. First words from the first column. I'm going to delete that. Let's save it. And good. Now, okay, right? Deleted. Now, please follow me quickly. I'm going to go to Bootstrap. Once you have deleted, let's check. Okay, it's deleted. Okay. By the way, it's touching. What do we do? Can you create a margin, please? Can you create for me a margin? Where's the margin? Let's create a margin where you can put it at the row or the container. That's fine. Let's put it at the container. Margin top. Let's give 5. I'm going to give 5 purposely. Let's check what happens. All right. If it's touching, just put margin 5. Can NT5, margin top. If it's bottom, it's MB, margin bottom. MR, margin right. ML, margin left. All right, you getting it? Okay, I'm going to put margin top. Let's see what happens. It moved a lot. You can adjust it. You can leave it as 3 or 2, up to you. But doesn't matter. It's just for testing. Good. Now I want to put in a video. Let's go to Bootstrap again. And just type Bootstrap video. Now, please type. Let's do it together. See what comes up. Oh, where's the video? Oh, let's type iframes. Then iframe. Type iframe. Video is called iframes. All right. Type iframe because if you just type video, is right at the bottom. Then you have to check a lot. So let's just type iframe and enter. Iframe. You got it? Okay. So I've got a video here, a person with a video. If you're seeing it, are you okay? All you have to do is just copy it. Copy this. Copy it, copy. Have you done it? And paste it. I think you know how to paste it. Everybody has copied it. I'm going to give you time, please. I'm going to give you time. If you make any mistake, you can just undo it. Okay, everybody is at iframe. Type iframe, please. Type iframe. You should arrive at this Bootstrap stuff. Copy the iframes video. This is video. Let's go back. And paste it where? In the first column. Between the 2 divs. Paste it there, please. Control V. Yes, I've got that. Save it. And check what you see. I've got a video here. I've got a video here, but unfortunately it's because the video doesn't belong to us, so it doesn't come. So let's change the video. Are you okay? Let's change the video. Now, what's our video? Just now we already have a video, right? So our video was, never mind, let's do it together because we all have the same stuff, I suppose. Okay, are you okay? Have you pasted this? Now remove, can you see SRC? What is SRC? SRC means the source. From where are you getting the video? That's what it says. From where are you getting the video? So if you have a YouTube, all you have to do is just copy your YouTube link and paste it here. So people can exactly watch the YouTube. But we don't want that because then there's no point for them to come to our website. They can go to YouTube. So I'm going to delete this source thing because I'll delete the whole stuff, but leave the inverted commas. Leave the inverted commas. Just delete that quote in between the inverted commas. There. Can you see that? All right. Now, inside this, where's our video? Our video is in the folder called videos. I'm not sure where you have saved it. So make sure you choose the right folder. And our video is video 2. Number 1 is corrupted. So I'm going to call it video1.mp4. Save. Please check. Am I too fast for you? I'll wait quickly and test it out whether your video is playing. Save it. Don't forget to save. Oh, very good. Some of you is already working. So let's check. Fantastic. Let's play it. Some music is coming up. Excellent. I hope all of you are okay. We are beginning to become, starts looking nice already. But of course, it's all your creativity. Let's learn the basic stuff. Okay, now, I don't like this border because the border is actually not helping the video at all. Let's remove only this border. Can you do that? Only the video's border. How will you do that? Test it out for me, please, quick. Where? Which one? Which one is the border? Mine is at 124. Mine is at 124. Remove the border dark. Remember, the purpose of the border, I wanted to see where the box was positioned, that's all. So now I know where it is. I don't need it. I just delete them. Done. Save it. Let's check. Brilliant. Look, you can now host all your videos on your website. Not on the front page, but you can create like another page, link it, another page. I'll show you that, okay? So now when people come, wow, there's a weekly online meditation class. Okay, they play it and they get all the info from the video. Can you see what I'm saying? They get all the information from the video. Now, however, now let's try one more. That means now, once the video is up, you need to type something here, right? You need to type something here. What would you type? So let's put some things. All right. Are you okay? Is everybody okay? Anybody's lost? So far, okay. Good. Okay. Now I want to get some text here. Text. All right. Let's get some text here and then learn how to manipulate those texts. All right. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go to Brahma Kumaris. Go anywhere you like. But I'm going to go to Brahma Kumaris USA. Okay. Because I saw some text there. That's USA. All right. US. There's something here. Join the meditation class. I'm going to just copy this entire thing. Please copy from somewhere in your own website. That's also fine. Or just type anything. Any text should be okay. All right. You can just copy anything of it. This is Brahma Kumaris USA. They don't have any videos. Theirs is more like information. Can you see everything is a box? They have multiple boxes here. Same method. Okay. All right. So that's good. So I've copied these words. I'm going to go back to my subline. All right, I'm going to go back to my subline. And I want to paste it on column number 2. Can you do that for me? That means just paste it here. Remove this in your code and paste it. Just copy anything, any words, any text will do. All right, any text will do. Okay, looks okay. What is this stuff? I'm not sure. Okay, save. Okay, done. So you've got something like this. Are you following me? Good. So now you've got something like this. Okay, is everybody getting this? Just paste any text. Later on, you can change the text. But choose somewhere, whatever, just paste it there. But the point is, it is not properly aligned. And then there's no header. Let's give a header. Shall we give a header? All right. How to give a header? If you want to give a header, all you have to do is use the H1, H2, H3, H4, H5. So what I'm going to do is, all right, what I'm going to do is, now, instead of just pasting like this here, I'm going to remove this back, watch. All right? Okay, I'm just going to copy it again, delete that. Instead of pasting it like that, I want to put it in a small paragraph. Why? So that it's easier to control later. So type P, tab, tab. You get a paragraph. Put the text inside the paragraph. So that later, if you want to add color, background color, change the font size, it's easy. If you don't have a paragraph is a box. Copy it there. All right, save it there. Okay, let's check what happens. Is it still the same? It's still the same. It doesn't make any change. But the only thing is now, you have a box, which means we can add color or so on. Now I want to add a header. I want to add a smaller header. I don't want H1 because H1 is too big. I'm going to choose H4. H4. Can you see what I'm doing? 131. I'm typing H4. H4, tab, tab. Can you please type learn to meditate? Learn to meditate. Let's type learn to meditate. Save it. Are you getting it? Wait. Let's wait. Am I too fast for you? Am I too fast for you? Am I too fast? No. Okay. All right, check. Learn to meditate. See what happened. All right, let's check. Let's go back. Looking good. Something is coming up. Okay, looking good. Okay. All right. Now we have learned the box, and then you have learned, but still not good. Do you think you can do something for me here? You can do something for me here. What can you do? I want some space on top. Now, wait, careful. Are you listening to me, or are you okay? All right, good. Now, this is a box, right? These are two boxes. This box, and the above gray color navigation bar. Between them is called margin. Margin. But now if I want to push this words below, create space inside the box. Inside the box is not called margin. Inside the box is called padding. Padding. You understand? Outside two boxes, between two boxes, that's called margin. Inside the box, that's called padding. I want to add some padding above the learn to meditate. You following me? All right, let's try that. So how? Very simple. But here, this H4 doesn't belong to bootstrap. See, bootstrap means we'll have this kind of yellow color. So you can just add, like just now we put a margin, padding, we can just add like this, correct? Can you see? Here you can't. All right, so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to use the next method, which is, let's make this bigger. After the H4, click, type style, please. Can you please type style? I'll wait for you. Style. Let's create a space here so you can see clearly. You don't have to follow me. I'm just creating space so that you can see. style. Can you see? Now, what am I trying to do now? I'm trying to add padding top. Can you do padding top? Type padding top. Inside, please type padding top. It will suggest padding top. What is that? Padding top. There. Choose padding top. Let's give 10 pixel px. Are you following? You can also give padding to the side later on. Let's check. Okay, save it first. Save it. Save it. Okay, let's check. It came down a bit. It came down a bit. Not enough, I think, but never mind. Now let's do some padding to the left and padding to the right. Can you do that for me? Padding left, give about 10. Padding right, give about 10. Let's create some space so it looks neat. Okay. Okay, let's create testing first. Today we are all testing only. So I'm going to put padding right. You have to have full sentence. Okay, full sentence. If it's the yellow color writing, then you can put short form. PR, PT. PT means what? Padding top. PR means what? Padding right. But here, this is not a yellow color stuff. Can you see it's H4? H4 is not bootstrap. It's an original some 20 years back. Bootstrap is Reason about 10 years back. Okay. So padding right. I'm going to add 10 pixel. Please add padding left. Padding left. Again, let's add 10 pixel. Okay, let's check. Is it working for you? Is it working? Okay. Let's save it. Let's check what happens. What happened? I have actually, I'm doing wrong stuff. Why? Because I'm adjusting the H4. I should be adjusting the text here. Can you see? I should be adjusting the text. So it doesn't matter, leave it first. All right, let's leave it first. All right, so now go to the text because I'm adjusting H4. So that is why H4 is moving, but the text below is not moving. So do you know what to do? Let's go to the text. Where's the text? Here, right? After the P, click, type style, please. Do the same thing. Type style. Tab. Let's choose padding. I want padding right. Padding right and padding left. So I'm going to copy this thing on top. I'm just going to copy this thing on top. Just copy it. And paste it here. Remember, you must have the semicolon behind. If not, it doesn't work. Make sure you correctly done it. Make sure you have the colon, the semicolon after every. Okay, save it. If it doesn't respond, you could have missed the semicolon. There, it's got some space. If you want to give more, it's also possible. Okay, now, are you okay? I give some space. I think you should give more space to the top, the padding top. Can you make it 30? Can you make 30, please? Can you make it 30? Padding top, I'm going to make it 30 so that the space comes out nice. So that's called padding. Okay. Done. Looks okay. Looks okay. Looks okay. Looks okay. Well arranged, well placed. You can remove the border if you don't want. It's okay. All right. Are you okay so far? All right. Okay. Now let's do one more thing. Okay. Let me just give a few minutes for those who are trying to catch up. Okay. So you see, once you've learned this, you can just duplicate the whole thing. So your one page will be video, videos. Another page might be gallery, pictures. So when they click on videos, that's what they're going to see. See, it's going to take them to this page. Later we will see how to link to that pages. But so you'll have lots, you can have 50 videos, one by one, they can actually read through. Now, let's say now, all right? Now, let's do something else. This border here looks very sharp. I don't like that. So what do we do? Let's go to Bootstrap and find out whether we can have any border radius. It's called border radius. Can you see when I type border, what comes up? Radius. Click radius. Then they are telling you they have all kinds of radius. What is that? What's the first one? Let me make this big. The first one, where's it? The first one has got the first chord. The first chord is called rounded. All four corners are rounded. The second chord is rounded top, only on top rounded. Then you have rounded bottom. Some are only rounded at the corner, are on one place. You must read. If you want a full circle, a box becomes a circle, then you choose rounded circle. If you want it to be like a medicine pill, then you say rounded pill. If you don't want any rounds, then you just say no need to type or just put rounded 0. So right now, I want to have slight curving here. So I'm going to just choose rounded and paste it in the boot. I'm going to copy it. Can you just copy it also? All right. So go to border radius, type border radius. Okay, border radius, there border radius. Copy the rounded, or you can just type it out. All right, rounded. So where should I put that? Here, can you see beside the border? The border here. I'm going to just type, give some space, rounded. That's it. Save it. Okay, let's check what happens. Please test it out. Okay, let's watch. Is this rounded? Let's watch. Okay. Yeah, it is rounded a bit. Can you see? It is rounded. Can you see that? It's rounded. Very good. Okay, excellent. Good. So hopefully we are doing okay. All right, good. So now next part. So it's already rounded. If you don't want the border, you can remove it. Now let's say you want to change the color. How? How to change the color? Okay, so the color, this is H4, right? H4. H4 means H4 here. You already got a style, so all you have to do is just type in before the inverted commas, type color. Tab. Just put blue. Whatever color you can choose. But let's say we put blue for now. Type color and put blue. See what happens. Check. All right, check. It has changed to blue. Can you see that? Okay. All right, are you getting it? Good. Now, let's say you want to add a text shadow. Please type text shadow, please. Type text shadow and then tab. Okay. Text shadow already suggested text shadow. All right. Type for me 1 pixel, 2 pixel, 10 pixel. Try and see. 1 pixel, no need comma, 1 pixel, 2 pixel, and 5 pixel, 6 pixel, 7, whatever you like, 10 pixel. Let's put 10 pixel. Done. Shadow, you're adding shadow to it if you want. I'm just repeating this stuff. I think last week we did. That's okay. All right. So we are now learning to manipulate. There is a shadow. But let's say the shadow is blue color. I don't like blue color. Hope this works. I mean, I'm not a real expert. I'm sorry, I'm also not a real expert. There's so much to learn. So I'm now putting a color behind. I hope this works. I also forgot. Okay. Put a black behind. Let's see whether it works. And save it. Don't forget. It does work. Good. I've got good memory. All right. So black color. All right. So this is how. Can you see? You play around with it. Now, what else is necessary? Now, let's say everybody's okay. Let's say they are reading, and they're very interested, and then they watch the video, and then you're telling them, don't stop. Why don't you read more? But I can't put the entire notes in this page. I want to bring them to another place. Do you know what to do? How to bring them to another page? Let's go back. All right. So what do we do? All right. What do we do? So for that, I'm going to click here. I'm going to add a reference. How? Any reference must have a A. What's a A? A is a tag. So watch, please, carefully. Again. Do you know what I'm talking about? Let's go back for a while. They are reading all this. And then when they come here, they say, oh, not enough information. I want to read more. I want to read more. So when they click the read more, it will take them to somewhere. Can you see what I'm saying? So that's what I want to create. All right, so I want to put A tag. A is a hyperlink tag, type A, and tab, double tap. It's not working. Let's take a look. Why? Because it's too close. Okay, let's go here. A tab. You should get this. Are you getting this? Are you getting this? A hyperref. Again, I'm going to show you. Okay, make sure you're far away from this dot. If it's sticking, then you won't get. A tab. Done. Did you get that? Everybody's okay, right? Okay, now hyperref. What was your PDF just now? Copy back your PDF. My PDF was notes. Can you see notes? I'm going to type back notes. Of course, later I will teach you how to link to another place. All right. So my right now is notes. But we don't want them to read notes. We want them to read somewhere else in the web page. So notes PDF. All right. Are you okay? Save it. Everybody's getting it? Everybody's getting it? Good. All right, good. Can I? No. Let's check what happens. I don't think you're going to see anything. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Why? Because this is just a code. You didn't put in the text. You need to, where do you type the text? Where do you type the text? The text has to be typed here. After the A, here. Before the A closes. Here. What do you want to type? Read more. Put a dot. Read more. So they will click here. Or you can say click here to read more. Up to you. Read more or click here to read more. So let's save it. Okay. Go back here and let's check. That's nice. Let's click and see whether it works or not. Click, you click. Does it work? When you click, does it take you to your PDF? I hope it does. Brilliant. Can you see? That means you don't have to put everything here. You can link them to any part of the world. You can even send them to a website in US. When they click, they will read website in US. Can you see? They can read anywhere. Assuming, like let's say you type here. Let's say this is not English. So for French, okay, I type, let's say some of you in Mauritius are French speaking. French language. Click here for French language. I'm going to see what happens. Click here. Or Sister Demet is from Turkey. Click here for Turkish. All right, save it. Can you see? When you click here, it's going to take to another Turkey website or French website. Because you are not hosting a French. Yours is English. But let's say some people, there are a lot of people who are different. So they are going to be taken somewhere. You get what I mean? But let's say now, I'm using Sister Demet as an example. She's from Turkey. So let's say her website is all in Turkish language. But then some people want to read in English. So click here for English. So it takes them to an English website, maybe London, maybe US or somewhere. Or in another part of your page. Are you getting it? So, all right. So click here, click for more. Click here for more info. Okay, all right. I'm just going to type that. Okay, so hopefully you're okay. Good. Can you see that? So now, very nice. Now, let's take another 10 minutes because I want to show you this so that you can practice at home. I mean, practice back in your place. All right. So now that we know how to put in video, let us try to put some images. So if I can teach you this, then you can build your entire website already. Just with video, image, okay? So let's try to do that. Are you ready? Looks like it's a bit too much for you, isn't it? Is it too much? I hope, but it's okay. So let's try again. Go to grid, copy the grid, copy the grid. I'm going to copy this thing. Okay, copy it. Copy, or you can copy the one which you just copied. All right, so now let's go back here. I'm going to create a line here because I don't want you to mix up things. Now, I'm going to paste it here. Please paste it in your, all right? Are you clear? You done it? Okay, I've got three stuffs. Now, this is column, right? You all know it's already a column. Everybody's okay here? But I don't want text now. I want images. Right? I want images. So I'm going to delete all these three things. I'm going to delete all these three things. I don't want it anymore because I'm going to put image. Are you okay with that? All right. Delete all three. Save it first. Let's go back to our Bootstrap. Type image, and click for responsive image. Are you okay? Responsive image. Are you there? Okay. Now let's go here quickly and copy this code. Can you copy this code? Image src source image fluid responsive image. Can you quickly copy that? All right, copy it. I'll wait for you. And then go and copy in that 3 column, please. Paste it in that 3 columns. I want to show you something. Watch this. Just watch for a while. I have put my mouse here, right? Press your control. Click here. You can do pasting at the same time. Because when we do codes, sometimes we have a lot to paste. All 3 will come out together. Of course, if you don't want it, you can paste one by one. That's also okay. Give some space so that you don't get confused because this stuff is new for you. So, okay, give some space. Are you following me? Save it. Of course, you can't see anything because there's no image. Here. So we need to put an image. So you need to go back to your folder. What's your folder? Let's go back to our folder. All right, I'm going to go back. Are you okay? Everybody has pasted. Any problems with pasting? Okay, good. All okay, good. Anyone got problem? Okay, good. Now, go back to my folder. Where's my folder? This is my video folder. I've got my images here. Can you see? Image. Just remember some. I've got pick 1, pick 2, pick 1, pick 2. Take same sizes if you can. Some are smaller size. Pick 1, pick 2, and you see if you go on top of it, you can see the size. 1920, 1080 is a good size. Next one. All right, acceptable. Why? Because you see, when you take the first number and you divide by the second number, 1280 divide 720, the ratio is the same as this ratio, which is 16:9. You try dividing later and see. So as long as all got same ratio, it looks okay. So I'm going to take pick 1, pick 2, pick 4. All right? Even pick 6 is fine to me. Okay. Oh, they look all good. Okay, let's choose pick 1, pick 2, and pick 6. I leave it to you. You can choose anything. All right? Okay. Our folder is called images. So let's go back to this stuff. I'm going to type images. Please follow. / pick 1. Is it pick 1? Yeah. .jpg. Done. Save it. Let's go to the next one. Do the same. Images. Remove the 3 dots. You type. Images / What picture we chose? Pick 2. Pick 2.jpg. And then what's pick 9 or pick 6? Doesn't matter. I'm going to go for pick 4. Pick /images/pick 4. .jpg. You must have JPG. Sometimes the image might be a PNG. So you must choose the right. If not, you can't see the image. Okay, looks all right to me. Let's save it. Let's save it. And let's get back to my website. Refresh. I've got 3 images. Nice. But it is touching. What must you do? Quickly tell me, what must you do? It's touching. Can you see? It's touching. It's very close. You need to add margin. Come on, add margin top 5 for me. Where? Where do you add margin top 5? Margin top 5. Container. Go to the container. On top at the container, type margin top 5. Save it, please. Let's check what happens. Looks good. Looks good. Looks okay. Looks okay to me. All right. So your work. Okay. Now you can even remove one of the pictures and put as text. That's also possible. Can you see what I'm saying? Okay, I'm going to test it. Did you get all of you okay with this? You got this? So I'm going to test it out now. I'm going to test one more last stuff. Okay. All right. I'm going to test one more last stuff. I'm going to remove the image from the last one. Forget it. I don't want image. I'm going to type H5 and say some information. Your work, that's your work. And then I'm going to put here P, paragraph. A lot more of information that you will like to read. Okay, a lot more. So let's see what happens. Oh, it came at the number 3 instead of number 2 because I deleted the wrong stuff. Can you see? So you can actually have some info. It's okay. 2 pictures, maybe a soul, one soul picture, another soul also, and then you give information. Soul, some information. So your job, your work, your homework is to continue on this page. All right, continue on this page. But I suggest that you don't touch this page. You make a copy of this page. Can you see? Copy and then copy it. Make it as test number 4 or test number 5 page. And then do it. Now what do you have to do? Copy this thing, whole thing again. Right below here, below this. But switch the position. Switch the position. Put this text here and video here. Put your own video. Are you okay? Then after that, create another 3 image like this, and then put the text in the middle, the image by side. So create about 5 or 6 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows. Now, if possible, I want you to try one more. If possible, go for 4 image. How to do 4 image? You just have to copy paste 4 times. Can you see? You just have to copy. Should we try? Let's try and see. I'm going to just copy this. Copy. Okay, copy. Copy one of it. Paste it here. I just pasted. I copied one, I pasted. Save it. Did you know what I'm doing? I just copied 1 column and pasted below. Now we have 4 columns. I'm not sure what's going to happen. Let's check. Brilliant. Oh, you got 4 pictures. So play with it. Have 2 pictures, 3 pictures, 4 pictures. Don't want 5. All right. It's too small, but you can. And then have some information. That means 1 picture, 1 information. 1 picture, 1 information. Play around with it. Create multiple rows. And actually, you already have created a website. Is that okay? Is that too tough for you? That should be your homework, but I'm meeting you tomorrow, isn't it? You won't have time. All right, let's see how. Okay. All right, maybe we'll see how. If you can, do it. But if not, we'll continue tomorrow. Okay, I tell you what, don't do the homework. We'll keep it for next week. But you should just refresh it today. And then tomorrow, I will meet you again. All right? Any question you have? All right, so this has got 4, right? This has got 4. So I just changed it. Okay, any questions you have? Are you so far okay? All right, so I'm going to stop this sharing. Brilliant. I hope I wasn't too fast for you. Okay, good. Any question you have? Are you okay? Everybody's okay? Put in the chat if you're okay. Everybody's all right? All right, good. Thank you so much. All right. Okay, see you too much. You just need some practice. I'll see you tomorrow again, same time. All right, Om Shanti. Brother Dinesh, let's have Baba's remembrance.